Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I am really excited to do today's video because it's a little bit of an update on my last sit-down video. Well, no, I did a makeup video. In one of my last videos, I did a what's in my purse and kind of review of my Louis Vuitton Pochette Metis bag that I had purchased in December. And in that video, I showed you that the S-lock on my new bag was already chipping or tarnishing. And if you want the full story, go watch that video. I mentioned in the video that I had already sent in pictures to my sales associate, who is the sweetest, and I was waiting to hear back from quality assessment. So over the weekend, I did hear back from quality assessment. I got a lot of requests to give an update on the bag or to keep you guys updated on what was going on, because I know a lot of you were thinking about purchasing this bag, and hearing that review and just what had happened to that bag was kind of whoa, I'm gonna think about this a little bit, just because this bag is not a cheap bag, at least to me. I know to some people who are used to buying Hermes or Chanel or anything like that, $2,500 might just seem like a drop in the bucket, but to me, it's really not a drop in the bucket, and it's something that is a lot of money. I don't care who you are, $2,500 is a lot of money. So I did let you guys know that I'd be giving you an update whenever I got an update from my sales associate, and over the weekend I heard back from her, and she told me that quality assessment deemed the bag defective, and they were like, that shouldn't have happened in the span of less than a month. And so I was given a few options, and I think I tweeted about it because I was keeping you guys updated since I got a lot of questions and comments about this bag. And so I was given a few options. The first option was I could come in and exchange the bag for a brand new Pochette Metis, or I could exchange the bag for another bag. I love the Pochette Metis, and I don't buy bags because they're trendy or everyone has them. I buy them if I know I'm gonna use them and if I like them. And I get a lot of comments asking, do you think that the Pochette Metis is just trendy, or would you prefer a speedy bandolier over the Pochette Metis? And to answer those questions, number one, the Pochette Metis is very saturated on YouTube. I've seen a lot of people do unboxings, a lot of people buy this bag on YouTube. In real life, I have not seen one other person besides my sister carry this bag. So that's something to think about. I know some people will turn their nose up at it and be like, oh, it's such a trendy bag, I don't want it because everyone else has it. But the way I look at it is yes, maybe on YouTube there is a ton of people, and in YouTube world there is a lot of people who have this bag, but in real life you're not gonna see a ton of people with this bag. And I kind of like that because I'm just a Louis Vuitton girl at heart. I can love and appreciate other brands, but at my roots I'm just a Louis Vuitton fan, always have been ever since I was young. My mom has always loved Louis Vuitton, so it's just a brand that I really love. And I know some people are snobby about it, and they call Louis Vuitton trash bags and stuff like that. First of all, get off your high horse. I've gotten a lot of questions do you still love your Speedy B? Would you recommend this over a Speedy B? And to me, that's a very hard question because I consider them to be very different bags. Different in price point a little bit, but also different in structure and in easeability of using it. If you guys aren't familiar with the Speedy, I have two Speedies. I've owned multiple Speedies. I love Speedies. They're one of my all-time favorite bags. They're very, very practical. They're very easy to carry, especially the bandolier, because you have the top handle strap, and you also have the long shoulder strap. So it is very easy to wear, and the opening is it's like a bucket bag, not a bucket, it's like a bowling bag. You can just throw things in, there's a zipper. The Pochette Metis is a little bit more, not difficult to use, but it's not like you can just throw things in and keep it open. You need to, open the lock. The lock does get easier over time, but you need to open it like that to get into it. So I guess you can tell what I did. I exchanged the Pochette Metis for a new one that is in perfect condition, and my sales associate, she told me that she hadn't seen any tarnishing on any other bag, so it was probably just the case of my bag. She told me to keep her posted if I noticed the same thing happening with this bag. But I was also very bad, and I got another bag. Yes, I got another bag. So we're gonna do an unboxing. I did get some comments on my last video when I was giving you a little bit of a background on the damages, and I did get some comments saying that you guys had experienced similar damages. Also the lining on the side, I know some of you said that you were having issues with the lining. On my bag, I checked it this morning, I had no issues with the lining, whatever you call this lining. There was no cracking, there was no peeling on that. I also know that I got a lot of comments saying that you had purchased, a bag within the last year, and the locks are tarnishing, or things were, kind kind of turning sour as my old bag did. I've kind of developed a relationship with my sales associate, and she takes really good care of me, but I think that any person would be like, no, she bought this bag less than a month ago, like it's obviously flawed. What I would say is if you go to a sales associate and they're not being very helpful, or they're like, there's nothing we can do, that's just normal wear and tear, I would ask if it would be possible to send pictures to quality assessment and let someone higher up decide, you know, what they can do to help you. In my opinion, if it's been under a year, there's no reason for things to be tarnishing or peeling or just, you know, going down the drain essentially. So if your sales associate doesn't want to help, I mean, maybe talk to a manager, or maybe just ask to send pictures into quality assessment. At least in my opinion, in that case, it's not going to be based on the sales associate's mood or if they're having a good day. It's going to be really like if your bag is defective. That's what I would suggest, because I know some of you are commenting saying that you went in with the same issue and they're like, oh, that's just normal wear and tear. I'm sorry, less than a month, that's not normal wear and tear. I also got some questions about if it happened again, what I would do. I love this bag. That's why I exchanged it for a new one and didn't choose a new bag. Like I said in my yearly favorites video, this is a bag that I can see myself having forever. It's like one of my forever bags. I just love it. It's very timeless and I love this bag. So that's why I didn't want to just exchange it for a new flavor of the month, which is why I ended up buying a new bag. I just knew that I really love this bag, and if I did exchange it for a different bag, I would regret it because this bag is beautiful. I do know that there is a wait list for this bag now, so Tony and I got really lucky. If you see another Pochette Metis, that's Tony's. I don't have doubles of bags. No one has that kind of money, at least I don't. I know I got some comments, people are like, oh, is that a double? Like, no, it's my sister's. There is a wait list, and there's also been a price increase. I know that my sales associate told me that there was a price increase on the Pochette Metis as well as the bag that I got today. So I think it was February 1st that the price increase went into effect. So I got it right before the price increase. Would I recommend this bag? Yes, 100% I would. I love this bag. I will say that I'm not the kind of person that, like, if something, I mean, it bothered me, the tarnishing or the chipping, just because it was so soon after I purchased it. But if it was years down the road and it happened, it wouldn't bother me. I'm not the kind of person that I need things to be pristine. If there's a scratch, if there's this, that's gonna bother me. So I would keep this bag. If it happens again, I would contact the sales associate, but like if it seems to be a recurring problem, I would just kind of suck it up because I love it. And honestly, you don't notice it unless you really look at it. But I'm just very thankful that this was handled properly, and I'm very pleased with how Louis Vuitton handled it. Now, let's get into the unboxing. So, I know it looks like a really big box, but it's really not that big. I'm just gonna take it out. That's so funny. When you guys see what bag this is actually a huge box. Alrighty, we got the ribbon off. Oh, this is gonna be in the way. Okay, I almost hit a light. That is so pretty. That's so nice. My sales associate put a card in, and it's like gold embossed. Look what she did. How did she do that? She made me a card and it says Allie. That is so sweet. Like I said, it's a huge box, and that's why it's so funny. Okay, so this is my dust bag. She offered to wrap up the second Pochette Metis, but I was just like, oh, it's fine, like I'll carry it. But she did provide me with a second dust bag. And this is my new addition. Can you guys see it? I got the Palm Springs mini backpack. I think that's what it's called. And it is adorable in person. It's also bigger in person than I assumed. I got really lucky because there's a wait list at the Montreal locations for this bag. My sales associate, Talisa, she said that one of her clients, like, they missed their holding period, so she handed it down to me. When I first, you know, saw this a lot on YouTube, I wasn't 100% into it. I was like it's okay, like I'm not really into the mini backpack thing because I had always seen, like, my grandma, I love my grandma, but she was the type that always carried like backpacks. And it wasn't until I started seeing more and more people carry them, like Sabina Lynn on Instagram, she would carry it a lot like this, and I just thought it was so adorable. And to me, like, this is gonna be more of like a summery bag, just because, like, in my mind, I'm like, summer backpack, like, it works. It comes with 2 straps. I probably would not wear it ever as a backpack. I definitely would wear it more as like a crossbody. And I was even thinking that the Pochette Metis strap would look really cute on it as well. This was one of those bags that had just, it grew on me. I think it's actually really cute with it. So this is like, Tony's is really short. So I think it's even really cute with like the monogram strap. I think it like is just cute with both straps. So I'm happy that I have both of these straps so I can interchange them. It's nylon inside. I did see at the store if it fit my makeup bag. This one is the multicolor by Louis Vuitton, but you can't buy it anymore at the store. And it does fit it like standing up. I can fit my wallet. In my what's in my purse video, I forgot to include my wallet. This is by Saint Laurent. It's like the card holder that I love. Like a granola bar. It fits a ton, and really like how often do I go into my purse? Like really not all that often. Since you can find the cost online, I will just tell you the cost. Like I said, there was a price increase this February, and the bag is $2,370 with tax and everything. It came out to $2,724. I hope you guys enjoyed this little update and unboxing of my new pieces. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great day or night depending on when you watch this, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.